invited 1,000. So
We're live. Welcome back, everybody.
And on time.
How about that? So we are here at the regional headquarters of My Big Fat Bloody Mary to do yet another live online review. Today we're doing Remedy Bloody Mary Mix. This is a company out of Holmen, Wisconsin. We're pretty excited to be reviewing. And let's see. If you want to check their website out, they're at remedybloodymarymix.com. And we're gonna welcome your feedback as usual. You can call us. You can post on the event page on Facebook if you want to make comments or pose questions to us.
not too difficult.
Keep them, keep them simple. We don't like the technical.
Yeah,
Sentence questions.
Yeah. And Erica is going to be our social media person, so she'll be fielding those questions, comments. So let's introduce the panel. Erica,
Hello.
Brad, I'm Greg, and this is Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
You guys are probably getting to know us by now.
It could be a good or a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they're watching, it's probably good. But the ones who aren't watching that got to know us, well,
They
That's
said
why
we're
we're
out of
not
here.
watching.
perhaps to their credit, I don't know.
But we're nice people anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Speak for
screw
yourself.
them. They're not here anyway to hear us. We could talk about them. The ones who aren't watching.
Yes, and
Though,
those of you who decline.
yeah, screw you.
Glad you said it.
Facebook now has this feature where they notify you when people decline. So remember that. When you decline, I can see it.
I feel
get a
so
note.
bad.
And I know. And I
Maybe
get
there
furious.
should be-
Yeah.
Maybe there should be a mechanism in there for what's the reason they're declining.
They
wanna
should
know
provide
why.
a good reason.
They don't want to see me
Yeah,
go.
right.
Absolutely.
I agree.
If you're visiting grandma, I can understand that. But if it's just because we're lazy, I don't know. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is pure entertainment.
you're telling me.
I was looking forward to it.
I know. These are fun. I was just here off topic. We're in 1 minute and we're off topic already, but
I
was
would
talking.
worry too much.
No, it's not our thing. But I was reviewing one of our previous ones as I was telling Brad, trying to find this phone number, which we'll give out in a minute, the phone number that you can call us at, because I forgot what it was. And so,
No, really?
yeah, imagine that. So I was reviewing one of our old broadcasts that I know Brad mentioned this number over and over, and I kept scrolling through it, and at every frame I came to, our heads were back, we were laughing, and I thought, wow, I don't know if people watching are having that much fun, but clearly we're enjoying it. So,
Did we get a review done in that, or we just
No.
left for about an hour?
boy, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of meat there to the review.
Well, that's fine.
We have editors. We can come back later and cut that stuff down. And I'm sure a lot of what I'm saying right now will be right on the cutting room
They're
floor
like going, yawn.
where it belongs. Yeah, Lynn's starting to go on. Okay, well let's move forward here. Our last review, and with apologies, it's been a little while. The holidays kind of had us busy. Holidays? Yes, I got a new robe.
Oh, I noticed. Yes, me too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a robe.
So, yeah,
It's a short
okay.
robe.
That's a good one.
It's never mind.
Okay.
The R-rated.
Yeah. Well.
Yes.
The day is young. The review is young. So the last time we were together, actually, two of us were not here. Brad and Lynn were not available. We flew in some specialists from El Paso, Texas, Josh and Amanda and Mary. And we had a great time reviewing Dimitri's. And I kind of feel for you guys because that
It was a good
they
one.
nailed, wow, highest ratings we've had. They did very well. It was good. And we had 4 different flavors that were reviewed. And I don't remember the last half of the review, but
Well, I'm
I
glad
have
you
gone
remember
back
the first part. Usually you don't remember the first part.
right. Sorry, it's true. We didn't do a lot of pregame today. I'm only 2 in, so.
I
So
tried to get
modest.
here at 10. You told me to stay home.
You just never know. How's our sound? Anybody? Are we good? We did one of these where we were muted for a good 10 minutes.
Lucky for you all. Nobody's posted.
Nobody has posted that they can't hear anything. So, okay. Tom Burns, I know you're watching. I just sent you a link. Shoot us on the event page or something, a quick note like, hey, sounds like shit or whatever. Oops, R rating. Okay. So that was our last review. And the other event that I was really touting was the Lydia Lovelace show that we had
Yes.
here.
My chairs were here.
Oh, thank you for that. An amazing performance. Todd May and Lydia Lovelace. And if you want to just see a clip of one of the songs, just Google Lydia Lovelace, Wine Lips, Big Fat Bloody Mary. You'll find it. And really a good show. We had a great time. And I even have a Lydia Lovelace can koozie to show for it. So yeah. While you're on that site, the Big Fat Bloody Mary site, go ahead and click on the ads because that pays for our vodka. We appreciate that.
We're in the hole.
That's right. It's been the holidays definitely depleted our vodka stores, and so anything you could do is greatly appreciated. And also,
have brand new year. Starting out the brand new year, we got
We have a little
clean slate.
Yes, we
Exactly.
have a little cycling tub
Stickers.
in the front. You just throw your vodka in, drive by.
And the other thing you can get on that site is we fund alcohol research by selling these stickers.
Somebody's calling you.
They're vinyl. We already have a call, and we're going to take this. Telepsychic, who is this? You got it. Tom, it's good to hear from you. We have Tom Burns live, Bloody Mary guru himself, and he's watching. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
To be part of it.
How does my hair look?
Oh.
Okay. 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 We'll cover all of that for sure. Okay. Thanks for calling, Tom. It's good. Nice. All right. A good friend of the show, Tom Burns, called to say hello. We'll catch up with you soon, and glad to know you're watching. I'll try to watch my language now. All right. See ya. Bye. Okay, so that was our audio specialist, Tom Burns, who has reported that the sound is incredible.
We're in good shape there.
He described my voice as a velvet fog.
I bet.
I'm impressed.
God.
Greg, I thought we were going to get right into the tasting.
And Greg,
Remember that?
let's
I'm
give out that
thirsty.
phone number since we just came
Yeah,
out with a phone
you
call.
guys are way ahead of me.
Area code 608-352-0880. That's 608-352-0880.
And
We're underway. Okay.
there we go. Fantastic. And Brad, you really have the voice. I should talk less. So here, I'll give you the script. Go.
All right. What are we? We're up to.
We're
where?
up to here. That's the part where you take your shirt off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I
didn't I?
No,
I
I
didn't
think
go over that.
Let's go over to February 7th.
Okay, fine.
No, why don't you talk about February 7th as we're mixing?
Yes, I need a drink.
Yeah, like we're moving ahead.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna.
I need a knife.
You need a remedy. What do you need?
Go get.
There's a knife.
That's not a knife.
Son of
You
a gun.
appreciate nothing my mother got you for Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I have a knife from Peru that I think it would scare some viewers. It's very possible we might lose a few. And I apologize. I'm sure this is kind of loud with the microphone sitting on the table, but just suck it up.
It adds to the ambiance.
Is that obvious? Is that what they need? We need to develop a better ice delivery system. So some of our upcoming reviews, we're doing a Charleston mix, which is out of South Carolina, I believe. We're also going to do, Uncle Dougie's and another one that's, Powell and Mahoney. probably what I'm most excited about, and it's only going to be me, Erica, and about a dozen other people in Nogales, Mexico, February 7th. It's a Saturday. We're going to be broadcasting live, and we've got a different format for that one. We're going to just have kind of a roaming camera going around the party. We're hiring a mariachi band, so you'll be seeing some live mariachi music. It should be a pretty good time.
It'll have true entertainment value.
Unlike today, you'll actually find true entertainment value
Watch it.
on that day. Sorry.
I'll be in Key West.
Chasers?
Well, if they weren't frozen.
Are they a little frozen?
Slush. Beer slushy.
We are in Wisconsin. That back
That's
porch
all
is
right.
a walk-in
I'll drink it,
cooler
whatever.
to a point. Here, we'll go to
I'll even have one.
Chaser B, Plan B.
I'll drink
Mm.
That's a good start.
Actually, no, I can give it to the dog. No, I'll put it there.
There you go. Get some more yours.
There, now I want some of that.
So, okay. So we'd like to thank the folks at Remedy Bloody Mary Mix for sending us these samples, and we welcome any other samples any company would like to send us. I'm thinking of expanding a little bit, perhaps into related products like garnishes, or even products, shakers, pepper grinders. You send it, we'll review it. That's my promise to you.
Thank you for that promise.
Oh, there we go.
Drink, please.
Okay, so we got the chasers ready,
Yeah,
and we're iced down.
we're on fire.
Okay.
What's wrong with this picture? We have beer, Bloody Mary mix. Oh, that's it. Vodka.
Vodka.
And this time we only have one flavor to deal with.
Right.
Oh.
That got overwhelming. when we
Yeah.
had Before.
Yeah.
How
So
did you manage that?
the best we could. We just did the best we could. We drank as quickly as possible.
Did you cleanse the palate in between with some sorbet?
Shit.
I know I'm gonna like at least this much of the drink.
Oh,
That
okay.
way,
Okay.
yeah.
See, I think we should have the same amount of vodka because we have
Say
the
when.
same there. A little bit there. It's just because it's
Well
going to
done.
taste different if we all have different amounts of vodka.
Right, but
You
I
and
have
I
a
have pretty
different
much the
tolerance. I have a
Yeah,
different-
yes, I'm tolerant of you, so.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Is this open?
Nope.
Or are we?
I'm
We're gonna give it a
weak
good
today.
So have
Um,
you tried this mix before? Or is this
no.
going to be virgin territory for
This
you?
is my first time trying it.
Okay.
As far as I recall, anyway.
I may have had it at a bar or restaurant, but it was too long ago to remember.
Yeah. So, and we're also, one of the things that they tout is that it doesn't need doctoring.
It's as
Say
good
something.
as.
Yeah.
No doctoring needed or something like that.
AKA shit piling.
Exactly. That is,
Here you're craving.
that's a pet peeve of ours. You go into a bar and they're using some mix and then they put more stuff on top of it. Yeah, we call it shit piling. That's
This
my
is
favorite.
This is quite substantial compared to some of the previous mixes. I mean, it's got some substance to it.
It's thick. Is that it?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
So
we're
if you
gonna.
like a thick mix, this may be something you might want to consider.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, some do and some don't. Yeah, that is thick. Yeah,
It
you can
is.
see that coming out of there.
Nice.
Sounds good too.
It has a nice glug to
It's
it,
a
doesn't
good
it?
glug, yeah.
And yeah, please use a shaker. God, there's nothing worse than going somewhere and you get this. It's clear at the bottom, and then there's this floating at the top business. It's horrible.
Actually,
This
the
is-
clear would be at the top, vodka folks.
Ooh.
It
You've been paying
starts
attention in these
already. It
reviews.
starts.
No, I've just been paying attention while drinking in general.
There you are,
I thought that's something the big fat would know.
ladies first. I'll kill you.
So on February 7th,
Mhm.
in addition to the mariachi band, are you going to review a mix of some type, or are we going to share? Are you going to share any type of
We have
valuable
the
information, or
creative
is this
sales
more-
director working on it, don't we?
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Okay.
You know, as far as the valuable.
Okay.
No,
We can
actually, we are, and
This
we
is an
have.
international broadcast.
I
This
guess
is a big
I
deal.
believe that is correct.
You know, you're pretty modest about this.
So what are the
Not a
trucks
lot
that
of
are gonna be there?
broadcasters
You
can
got
say
some-
that they
you got some of
broadcast,
your,
that they've done an international broadcast.
Is this nepotism
Thank
going
you.
on in Nogales?
A little
Yes.
bit. Yes, our director of sales, marketing, and tomato research is Mike Took, who does happen to be Erica's brother-in-law.
Yes.
Which makes him your brother.
Well, yes.
I'd be curious
Don't
to
be
learn
confusing
what's the
me.
latest in going on in tomato research. You know,
Well, maybe we'll hear from young Michael.
And if you'd like to call us, 608-352-0880, 608-352-0880, accepting your calls right now.
Right now. The suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
It is quite substantial and it's
I got to tell you, even when I'm using a mix, speaking of which, can I borrow that, please?
Oh, yes.
I thought I'd try it.
Oh.
Gizmo, don't you just want some?
That
Good
was
luck.
perfect for 4 people.
I know. Well, okay,
Okay.
we learned that one bottle perfectly serves 4 people who are having a pint-sized glass, which why you would have less than a pint-sized glass, I have no idea.
Nope. Sit down.
But yes, I believe Michael is going to select and procure a product that we'll be reviewing while we're in no-go.
good.
Strong?
Thank you.
I spoil you rotten.
Thank you.
Anyway, what I was starting to say, even if I'm using a mix, I'll usually put some citrus and a little fresh cracked pepper, but you know, maybe it's
We're
better.
going to give this a fair shot based on what
Initially,
you're saying.
Yep.
we're not going to do anything. So, all right. Well,
You can always add later.
and I probably will.
Okay.
Mm. Nice, smooth, thick.
Harmonious.
Is that like a balancing of flavors?
If you don't want to bite, this would be
Mhm.
something that you
Right, because
Would consider?
this is pretty good for me because I don't like any real spicy stuff.
Right, it's not
Right.
You
terribly
want to
spicy.
add, some people want to add probably to it, but not me.
A little bit spicy.
Oh,
No,
thank goodness.
it's a little bit spicy for me, but
Yeah.
not terrible. You can definitely taste the pickle that's in there.
First step was.
Speaking of which, we didn't read the. I think it was W.C. Fields. It called Never Work with Children or
animals.
Mhm.
Yes,
And here we are working with this animal. We have the
animal
the
whisperer.
dog whisperer,
Dog
Lynn.
whisperer. Sit.
Fantastic.
Yourself.
So, Erica, did you want to do your normal thing where you read
Sure.
the ingredients?
I will read the ingredient list. It's quite lengthy.
Is it quite lengthy?
Yes.
Yes. I read it.
Water, tomato paste, pickle puree, which includes cucumbers, water, vinegar, salt, calcium chloride, 0.1% sodium benzoate as preservative, natural flavors, polysorbate 80, and yellow 5. Brown sugar, hot sauce, which is aged cayenne, red peppers, vinegar, water, salt, and garlic powder. Worcestershire sauce, which is water, molasses, corn syrup, salt, distilled vinegar, caramel color, dehydrated garlic, and onion, sugar, citric acid, spices, red peppers, natural flavors, polysorbate 80. Horseradish, which is distilled vinegar. Did I already say that?
Yeah, I think you did.
I did. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm then. I did not feel well this morning for the record, so I'm a little off, but I made
little?
it for this. I made
Well, I
it
should
for
let
this.
me come at 10 o'clock.
Yep. Contains less than 2% of salt, lemon pepper, salt, black pepper, citric acid, onion, sugar, garlic, tricalcium phosphate, and silicon dioxide, which is added to make free-flowing. Celery
Ooh,
seed, lemon
it does
oil,
flow.
and FD&C yellow number 5 lake. Celery salt, which is salt and celery seed. Seasoned salt, sugar, spices, including paprika and turmeric. Onion, cornstarch, garlic, tricalcium phosphate to prevent caking, natural flavor paprika, oleo resin for color, ground cayenne pepper, citric acid to promote shelf life.
So a very complex blend of ingredients
Yes.
that come together for this mix.
And I would categorize this, which probably could be true of other mixes that I maybe just didn't think about, is it's the things that you put into it that already contain some of these weird items and mix it all together. And
So-
therefore it just increases the length of everything in there, because if you're going to use the pickle puree, which
Mhm.
sodium benzoate, that's in pickles you buy on a shelf. So if you're just mixing all these random
Right.
things together, then that's probably where all these.
But they're required to list them all.
Yes.
And so, yeah, that's a good point. There
So-
isn't a guy sitting there with a sodium benzoate shaker
Right.
putting it in the mix. It's part of the pickles that go into it, which is kind of unique. That they actually puree pickles. I like that part of
So again, I'm always scared by a lot of ingredients that are
I agree.
also man-made and
Right.
questionable, but
But
that's how I operate. So
Well, and we could go on about this, but I think everyone here probably agrees the best way is just to make your own from scratch. And a lot of times that's what you can and do, and what you can do and you do. But there are those times where you want to mix. You're in a hurry, or maybe you're going to a tailgating party or something. But there's always there's times and places that you do want to mix. So that's kind of the context within which
Right.
we're reviewing.
Well,
We're
it's
not
nice to have
comparing
a
it to
fridge.
what the 5 that I drank myself this morning.
No.
That's
About
a different. That's apples and oranges. But so it's kind of general feedback. Lynn felt the spice level was about right.
It's okay for me. It's just maybe touch too, but I can still tolerate it.
Hmm.
I like it. I think I probably like this better than some of the others we've done.
Yeah.
It's a nice mix to have in your fridge if somebody stops in and you don't feel like going through the whole adding a million things to it.
Right.
Yeah.
did you say what our scale of rating is, Greg?
Well, I guess I can mention it. It's probably obvious that we
Yeah.
would use the standard, the international standard of 0 to 77. And so I guess as long as you're on the hook, you want to throw a number at it. 0 to 77, 77 being like what I would make, 0 being, zing zang, go. See what I
I've
did
never
there?
had Zing Zang, so if we're in trouble here. I'm going to say 70.
70.
Yeah,
Good
because I
marks.
do like it.
Yeah.
I don't feel it's going to. Yeah, it's just the flavors are very
Hmm.
harmonious,
Yeah.
musical.
How many have you had? He's getting harmonious and musical already.
I'm ready to have more.
Yeah. Well, believe me,
Perfect.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
And by the way, Dan, thank you for texting us, Dan Christian.
Yep, he says hi.
One of our most favorite people.
Yeah. Hey, Dan. Yeah, we got a couple other comments too, and Erica is asleep at the wheel over there.
What?
Uh-oh,
I just
uh-oh.
reloaded it and I
Mike-
saw the gin.
Michael, our
Tomato
Nogales tomato expert, is suggesting that we review micheladas while we're in Mexico, which that would make sense. Very popular drink, mixing beer and tomato juice, and typically there's lime and maybe a little chili powder, but
With wine, beer, and tomato juice mixed together.
wine? No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Tomato juice
And
beer.
beer. That's
Feel
how-
free to chime in, Mike, if you want to.
That's how
give
I
your-
tried to learn how to drink beer, but it still didn't work.
He also says hep, so
Yeah.
right.
That's a good thing.
It is. People are asking what we do say that a lot. Hep, and I don't know if I can explain that right now, or should we just move on? Let's just move on.
Just move on.
Yeah.
Leave
I-
the mystique.
I have added a little citrus to this, and that adds a little bit of
Follow your
different
lead.
dimension to
Oh, you
this.
did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you
Oh,
like
that's
some?
a lime.
There's
A little
lime,
bit
there's lemon.
lime or lemon, add a little bit of citrus to it, and you'll get a little bit of a different taste. And I think it's already in terms of the different mixes that we've had, I think this one is right down the middle of the road. Not too spicy, not weak. I think it's right in there. So if you're one that doesn't want to go too daring one way or the other, this would be something you want to consider. I really like the consistency of it.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's substantial.
If
there. I
you're
like
more of a purist, it doesn't have all the, last one we did had all the
Yeah.
particles floating in it. A lot of people don't like pulp.
Right. Yeah, that is true. I think that was it Lord Darnley's?
No, the
Or Miss Mary's?
Miss Mary's
Miss Mary's.
had a
That
lot of
was-
sediment.
Particulate. Yeah, I had a lot of. It was 3D. This is very smooth throughout, thicker. Right. So you want to throw a number on it, Brad?
I'd give it a 69.2.
69.2. We're getting really technical.
Yeah.
You know what you do though? You really you hone in on it. You dial in and you get pretty precise about these things, don't you?
Yeah,
After
definitely.
you've done a few,
They've
been
worked hard.
around the horn. So yeah, excellent. Well, I always like to save Erica's for last. So I'll just say that in general, I like the texture. It's got a nice smooth flavor. It doesn't seem spicy to me at all, but I'm typically a much more spice,
Teamwork, yes.
which is
You're a
easy
spicy
to.
guy.
Thank you. But you say that to all the boys.
You're an SS.
And but the one flavor that no one's mentioned yet that I would point out is a little bit of sweetness.
Mhm.
It's a little bit sweet. That's not my favorite thing, but a lot of people like that. I would think this would be a mix that would appeal to probably the majority of people, and I'd say it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as last week's the
Sorry, I
Dimitri's
missed it.
Last week.
or last month, I guess it was. But it's good, and I'd put it in the upper 60s. I want to go. I'm going to say 68.
Not bad.
I'm a tough grader,
It's
Erica?
I don't even remember what I rated all the other ones. So,
No, because you were wasted.
oh right, duh.
Don't look to me to help you either.
You can go back to review previous episodes. To
yes,
see what your
yes.
That's a good point. If anybody wants to look at our old ones, they're all there on the website.
Shameless.
Live reviews. Yep. And there's little ads that you can click on while you're there too. You could buy stickers. It's great. Anyway. Go ahead.
Well, I think on flavor, and I want to try to do 2 ratings now because of the ingredient item.
Okay.
I'll give it for flavor and that thing. I'll give it a 63.
Mhm.
But for ingredients, I'd have to give it like a
You want to
30.
spank them a little.
30.
A 30. Okay.
yeah.
This
Sorry.
does seem, does this have a lot more ingredients than the other ones we've reviewed?
I wouldn't say that necessarily.
It has a lot of ingredients. They list, I mean, like I said, it's obviously a mixture of many different things that then, I mean, half these things are listed twice on there, 3 times.
Right.
So if you actually condensed it down,
Mhm.
it wouldn't look that terrible. But,
And they have to follow such strict labeling.
right.
Mhm.
But there's still weird stuff in there that I don't care to really drink often.
Mhm.
So those are my ratings. I didn't want to average them.
Must
and
be
have it
tough
brought
living
down.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, imagine if you took all the garnishes on a Bloody Mary that you made and then had to list all the ingredients. It would be a huge,
Oh yeah,
a huge list. So
absolutely.
I'm not quite as put off by those, but I agree. I mean, I would rather just see those real simple things that you keep in your cabinet or in your refrigerator. But I don't know that, to try to make a product in bulk and bottle it and store it and,
Seriously.
I'm
yeah.
sure
Gotta
you
have some
have to-
shelf life.
right.
And so if you're one who you would want to serve a Bloody Mary at a party or something, and you're not into mixing it on your own, you would look at a mix. I'd recommend this.
Mhm.
If you weren't that well seasoned in terms of how to do it and
Yep.
didn't have the time to do it, this would be one that would be right down the middle.
Mhm. Yep.
And a good beer chaser.
Always a beer chaser. Let's toast to that.
I think that's a
We're
good
in
idea, Greg.
Wisconsin, and doggone it, bloodies should be served with a beer chaser. Cheers. Yeah. Mm. It's a good one.
I like, I don't know, I like Pearl's beer better.
Pearl Street?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause we
usually that's our go-to
Yeah,
chaser is
that
Pearl
was-
Street Brewery.
I think this is better. This one,
This is an IPA that Brad bought, and I
Sorry,
think
Brad.
you've hurt his feelings now.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got thick skin.
Yes, you'd have to be here.
Oh well, we were getting some feedback here. Here's Tom Burns, who is, I believe, in Waukesha. Is that right? Is that where you are these days, Tom? He is at this moment having a remedy, Bloody Mary. He sent us a picture
Oh
of it.
Is that a
my.
half gallon?
Well,
Looks like he's got the half gallon there. He doesn't mess around.
it's-
He made his with bacon horseradish vodka.
Ooh.
Nice.
Infused.
That's not entry level.
Mm-mm.
It's not an entry level.
He's a seasoned individual.
Yes.
In
Somebody
more
else
ways
was
than
going
one.
to do the remedy while they're watching. Diana, are you out there? She said she was going to be watching this.
Mm. Oh, we've got some feedback from Mike about the micheladas. Usually 1 part fresh lime juice, 2 parts beer,
Mm.
1 part tomato or clamato. Clamato.
Clamato.
Worcestershire and chili, etc. So it sounds like there's some latitude in the making of a michelada.
Latitude is good.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
It's a good thing.
So those are some online comments. If anyone else wants to give us a call, didn't we have a phone number?
608 352 0880. Operator standing by.
How he does that. It's. Are we gonna? I guess the question is, are we gonna open the second bottle today, or we'll
Oh,
see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I don't think they want to. Where are we going to sit and drink the second bottle in front of everybody?
No. I didn't do
That's
that.
good.
Oh, is this thing still running? Oh, jeez. Son of a bee stick.
Greg,
You
as you
should probably wrap it
while we have a little time, I'd like to compliment you on the merchandising. If you look at the screen in the front of our table, well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In Green Bay
And-
Packer colors, I might add. Look at all
Yes, this was a gift from the family, which was nice. And part of the reason that we're able to be here chatting at noon on a
Is
Sunday
because your family paid your electric bill?
is
Yep.
yes. And no, the Packers are not playing today.
Oh, I was worried
Makes all
about
the
that.
difference in
I
the
thought,
world.
what dumbass,
You
what
can't
dumbass scheduled this for? I thought the Packers were playing
Right.
today.
You just can't compete
No,
with the
they're
NFL for ratings. And we're all about ratings, aren't we?
And there's a big
Yes,
beer
we
by
are.
Bike Brigade thing today.
They
too.
canceled that.
Yeah, that
because
was-
it's too cold.
So a lot of those people are sitting probably watching us.
Yep.
And they
Wish
should have
it.
a Bloody Mary in their hand.
They could. Yeah, we always welcome that, and that's we've had a lot of fun with that. People tag my Big Fat Bloody Mary when they take a picture of their drink, and it comes up on Facebook. So that's always fun. Keep doing that. That's a blast. We like to see what you're drinking.
So, Greg, here's the question
Here it
I
is.
ask every time. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a restaurant
Okay.
and you ask, do you use a Bloody Mary mix or do you make it your own from scratch?
Yep.
And the server says, we have a mix. Are you going to take it or are you going to order a beer?
I would drink it.
Me
Yep.
too.
Wow.
Should I drink this? Yeah, I would drink it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's making a statement.
I got to tell you, I a little bit, biased because they are right out of Holman, Wisconsin, and I love supporting a local business like that, and I love supporting Bloody Mary. So if there's somebody in the area that's taking this on and producing a good mix, yeah, I'd like to promote them. So
All right, very good.
keep up the good work.
Very
Does
good.
anybody make one with cilantro? I have a lot of requests. A friend of mine had Bloody Mary Napa,
Mm.
and it had cilantro in it. And I did make my own
Mm-hmm.
at home. It was really quite good.
Yeah.
But was looking for ingredients with cilantro, and so far I haven't found anything. I didn't Google it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's one out there.
Probably. It's pretty easy to infuse vodka with
Mhm.
cilantro. We do that. And it infuses fairly quickly. Like you could drop it in early in the morning when you get up, and by noon it'll take on that cilantro flavor.
Nice. Okay, that's good
Yeah.
to know.
Not too bad with tequila either. If you want to do a Bloody Maria, just a Bloody Mary with
I
tequila.
know, I do really
Pardon?
weird things on tequila.
Okay, well, to each their own. Well, I don't really have anything else to
Me neither.
say about the mix or the review, other than thanks for tuning in, and we'll be announcing the next couple of reviews, those products we mentioned, but definitely right on your calendar that February 7th. Nogales on location. That's going to be a good one. But I think
Time to
we
be
may do-
determined.
Time, to be determined, but we'll obviously update, and we may have 1 or 2 reviews before then as well. So, anybody got anything else?
Let's
they wanna
toast
add
Remedy.
before we- Yeah, here's
We'll
to
toast. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's the Remedy.
It did cure what was ailing me. I don't know if you noticed, I had a little tremor when we started.
You're okay now.
Yeah, good.
Good.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you
Thank
next
you.
time. Don't forget to visit the website.
And click on all the stuff
Yeah.
so we can get more vodka.